No time like the present.
You
Hello.
live?
Yes, we're
Hey.
live. Sorry, your
What's going on, everybody?
skin tones were a little off.
Really?
Hello, everybody. I need to change the lighting. There we go. That's better. Fixed from last week.
Looking good. Nerds.
And the camera is in the wrong spot.
Yeah. There's nothing back there that you
Yeah.
can see. Hey, you know what? I'm looking forward to just hanging out for an hour.
Oh my God! Today has been the wildest day here. Be careful.
Oh, you don't want to show them yet?
It's been a very busy day. We have some fun stuff. We have some new stuff to show you. And we have...
Oh, I know what I'm doing.
I'm aware of what you're attempting. It's... So anyway, we have some fun stuff to... And then we can also just have a fun day to recap.
What's
Fun.
with the stack of
Fun day to recap.
Are we going to talk about our day?
We should talk about our day. It's okay. It's great, though.
Kits are back in stock.
Kits are back in stock. If you had an optic kit back order, those have been shipping. VRD carbons are shipping.
In stock, shipping.
In stock, shipping.
Phoenix kits.
Phoenix kits. VPS 9007.
Man,
Back in stock.
finally. Much needed. New machine day.
New machine day also.
Correct.
We
Still currently...
That's a multi-week process, but today was delivery day. So it's weeks in advance getting ready. Yesterday was crime scene day where we go lay out the machine on the ground.
Brandon stressing Josh out is
Oh
my
my God.
favorite. I don't think I did stress you out today. It was self-induced.
It was self-induced. It is still induced.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Brandon asked me if I wanted a coffee before the show, and I was like, I think that I better not have any more caffeine. What a day! But we have a promotion to show you guys today.
We're gonna go through all of it.
All of everything.
Actually, can I challenge the viewers? Not listeners, viewers.
Okay.
Find what's missing on the website currently.
Because we did have to remove something to build it.
Wait, what was the preview image? Never mind.
Yeah, that's true. Never mind.
Never mind. You'll find it right away.
Is that camera on 0.5? I don't know what that means.
Speed? Volume? Let's see that buggy.
The buggy. Oh, somebody. Captain Peen was messaging me earlier because people are very hyper aware of the background of the studio now.
Oh, yeah.
Because so many weeks we've hidden things in the background.
It's not even hiding. We clean off the floor. We're like, oop, put that on the shelf.
Yeah, I'm like, see if they notice. But it was this, which is just Steve's moon buggy.
Yeah.
It's a cage that Bob Tarvin and Dan worked together to get built, and then it's just got an all blacked out, or monotone, gray tone wrap.
I helped with this one too.
Did you?
I ordered the electronics.
You were. Good work.
I got you.
You did a good job. Like I got this one.
Yep.
So yeah, they did a good job with this one though. So it's just my Jimmy's moon buggy stuff.
There it is.
And
Yeah.
so
Discontinued. No, just kidding. So we got. Let's talk about kits versus RTRs. Like what?
yes,
We were out of stock on kits. They're finally back. Production always takes time.
right.
Understanding distribution demand. That takes time to get a good outlook on new kits and kits versus RTRs and
Going based off of like the perception previously of RTRs always doing better than kits
and
things like that, and that's kind of how we're obviously newer, or the newest one to the RTR market. So we have lots to learn.
we're building that. Yeah, and every project's different.
Yeah. So yes, Fordyce is discontinued. So
Yes.
those are
And
all.
I think last week we sold the last red Phoenix RTR.
Yes.
We haven't talked about that yet.
We have not I think we have a little bit. The Phoenix RTRs, yes, those are Those are also now discontinued.
Well, we haven't done it officially,
They have not done it officially.
but they are now out of stock. If you wanted one of those, check A-Main, check
Yeah.
your dealer. They're
And now all the things that are on there are still available, of course, as well. So
Yeah.
like, we're still fully supporting those things, and all of that is
and Phoenix kits are now back in stock. So
yeah. So
updates on T-shirts. I've seen him ask 3 times now.
that's not
Not
my
our.
yeah.
I don't.
Marketing guy gets to
Thankfully.
handle that, so
Yay.
I actually don't have an update on it either. I'd have to go yell.
He'll typically ask me to push the order through, and I have not had that happen yet.
Yeah, like
So-
when they're done is when we pay the balance, and we haven't had to pay that yet. So,
Yep.
But anyway, so yes, but Brandon was talking about kits versus RTRs, and yes, the kits now back in stock, but the optic RTRs are still in stock.
Yep.
And we're still healthy on those as far as quantities. So that kind of led us into an idea for this week.
Right. We want to try to make the RTRs a little more premium.
So, and help kind of have some fun with some new pushes. You guys have seen, or we've talked about the fact that we have been working on some new wheel designs, things like that, especially with the new machines that we've put on board.
Gavin's pulling up. He's gonna have a good.
Oh boy.
Have you ever talked about it?
We have not. We've never
Not here. You also do other
I do.
So I don't know if you've
Nope,
ever-
I've never discussed our
enthusiastic, excited.
you never know what day it is for one of our particular delivery service drivers. And some days you just want to wave from a distance.
The shipping guy tried to leave before he arrived today.
Yeah, like, ugh.
I don't see anything else.
yeah.
There's a big stack of optic kits and orders going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
Yes,
I
you
saw it. I was like, oh, that's right.
So, as a couple of people noted, we did hide previous to this that the optic RTR is not shown on the website. That's just because we hid it to add some stuff to that page.
I can tell you what I've done now, or what I did and caught, and I didn't want to stress you out. So I added a banner to the optic page.
Did you opt to add it to the one that I hadn't hidden yet?
No,
Okay.
no. So instead of adding it to the product page, I added it to the website. Homepage.
Oh,
Like for a solid minute and a half. Well, I went to go and I did it on the Sparko page, and I went to go put it on the Yokohama page. I'm like, why is it there already? I'm like, I added it to the entire website.
so
Oh no! So I quickly went to our homepage, and there it was.
just added it to the header of every page.
Every
huh?
page, just right in front of you.
So what we are doing is we have
Stress Josh out.
added the option of a
I don't do it on purpose. We're actually here, like I told Josh when we arrived, we get to calm down for an hour.
Oh my
But,
god!
Yeah.
So we have a new wheel to give you guys today. Yes, my ears do turn red when I get in the way. We have a new wheel to show you guys today.
Are you doing all the website stuff? I brought my laptop too. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, we can.
Just in case I mess something else up.
So
I have the photos. He has the. Yeah.
with the new machine, we've been working on another Battleborn wheel.
Just get to the point.
Anyway, the Battleborn wheel that we decided that we're working on first is called the Kilo. Now, we're in production with those. They've been rolling. We're not to the point with the inventory that I have enough for a full release. I have to stop saying that.
Partial. Incomplete.
I don't have
Thorough.
enough. I don't have enough inventory left for the normal amount that I would like to have for a product launch.
When we
How
launch
about
new
that?
wheels, we want to have plenty in stock
Yeah.
that they last more than 30 minutes. So.
So anyway, what I've done though is because, like we've said, we wanted to, like, hey, let's incentivize some of these RTRs a little bit as well. We've got a bunch of those. I know, I just can't. So we have our idea. Whoever, I don't get however you want to say it, is we're offering them with the RTRs at first until I have the rest of them built up, because that's obviously going to be a smaller amount. But if you want them early, that is the way that you're going to be able to get them. So we are going to turn those on the website here shortly. Now, there is enough that I don't expect that you're going to have to absolutely rush, but
31 minutes instead of 8 seconds.
yeah.
No, so with the popularity of kits, us understanding that RTRs may not be our customer base.
Yeah.
Right? We have a decent number of RTRs. We want to move some of those and find a creative way to give you guys a little bit better deal on a new set of wheels and an RTR. So combo coming your way. As soon as that product page is live,
Which will be in like a minute and a half.
so you've said what the wheels are. I can start showing them off.
You can start showing them.
actually have.
I am modifying a few pieces of inventory currently.
So first option, black.
That is the black kilo.
You got to block your dome.
Yeah. So these are like a split 6. The kilos are a great looking wheel.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, I have kilos on my Gladiator. Yeah.
Nice.
They're a super popular wheel right now. And coincidentally, the same amount of time as the banner was up.
Oh, I was the only one in the office. Brian was in there. I was like, ooh, oh no. I hope I don't have to delete this from every page.
Yeah. Oh my God. That would have been.
Why is this already on the other page? Oh no.
So, I am getting them put onto.
So I have these trucks and all these wheels because I shot photos today for all the variations. Got
Yes.
those up on the pages.
All right. Inventory is added. The web pages are back to live.
Let us know if there's any. Should be working fine. You want to talk about the price?
Anomalies. Yeah. So, did you mention that we were going to include hubs on the page? Product page?
Yes.
Okay.
On that banner that was on every.
So, what we're doing is we're doing the wheels.
Do you know what size hub?
Ooh. So,
Oh, that bronze looks off on the screen.
it
Go
does.
check the product photo. 'cause
Yeah,
it-
product photos look great. Honestly, the clear is my favorite though.
Yeah.
I don't know. That bronze looks great with that blue right there.
It looks so
but
good.
it does almost have
It
like
looks so good on
a
both trucks
slightly
in the photos.
gray on that. In that, where's the? There it is.
There should be plenty of clear.
The clear. Cover your face. God, I should get that other camera set up. Anyway, the clear is probably my favorite. Now we do a clear wheel with a clear ring because that's what Battleborn does, and that's then how we offer them as well. Black with a black ring, also because that's how they do it, and that's how we are trying to be consistent.
Show off a wheel to cover your face. Yep.
So, I like the concave. Yeah, they
They
absolutely
do. They have.
Is
a
it
little
only
bit
with
of-
the optics? It is only with the optics for right now. It's actually a little bit of a pain to do what we're trying to do. And
Well, yeah, we're testing this out.
this is a
We've
test.
always talked about finding ways to include wheels
Yeah.
as an add-on with our kits or RTRs.
And we're doing them at a
Slight.
it's a discount.
Basically,
So
free hubs.
Free
I don't
hub-
know if you add it all up.
yeah.
I don't see the wheels yet. Tyler, if you go to the optic RTR page, you can add them with an optic RTR.
Yeah, you just go to the
That's
optic.
the only way you can get them at the moment.
Yeah, it's on the optic RTR page, and then you'll see the options for no wheels is the standard version of an optic RTR, just like you always saw it. And then there's the wheel options. You can click clear, bronze, or black on there.
I
So-
don't need my laptop since it's currently working.
Yeah, I don't need mine either. And I really today I just feel like just just yeeting this thing across the. Anyway, so these wheels look fantastic. I really like them. They're one of my They got a little bit more of a style. I don't know. I just really like this. That's the thing with wheels.
Personal preference.
And it's something new. Always just like ooh, it's always the new shiny one.
Yeah.
So
the profile of this wheel though looks really good.
it does.
Yeah.
So
Battleborn shared CAD with us.
yeah,
We're able to replicate it as best we can within our restrictions.
are they 1.9s or 2.2s? Great. They are 1.9s.
1.9s.
These are a 1.9.
Do we need to add that to the website?
I mean, it says it's 1.9 on the truck, but it's not a bad question. Maybe we'll add some clarification for that. So thank you, Trevor.
Unless it's already in the header that I added to the entire website.
2.2 is not yet. I do hope that we'll add these in 2.2s. I wouldn't tell you if we were releasing them tomorrow, of course, but
You can sense how stressful your guys' day was.
so containers is a day anyway.
Well, and it should have been here last Thursday.
Yes,
Which was like, great.
great timing.
Last Thursday, today, Tuesday, machine arrives. Nice little break in between.
Instead, we get the notification, sorry, not available. It's going to be June 3rd. We're like, oh, sweet. That's the same day as the machine delivery.
Which is
So-
3. How many semi-trucks? 3 for rigging and
3
2
for
the
rigging,
machine.
2 for the machine.
Plus
so,
a container.
So yeah.
semi.
And then we had Uline deliver. At
Mac Tools showed up.
Mac Tools. We had a Uline delivery in the middle. So at one point, there was like 7 semis in a parking lot that normally fits about 12 mid-size cars. So
They're 2 forklifts an hour, 2.5.
yeah, 2.5 forklifts.
And it was the first time we're like, we might need another forklift.
Stressful is an understatement. Josh almost had a mental breakdown because of other issues that I also created. But it was.
Don't worry, Karina. I stood over his shoulder. I'm like, what's wrong?
Yeah. What are you
Can
trying?
I help?
What are you trying to
Do you want
figure
to
out?
talk about it some more?
But then Brandon did go get me food, which made me feel better.
Longest drive-through ever.
So,
Meanwhile, I'm trying to edit photos. I'm like, I know we have to eat.
what brand machine? It is another Matsura. So Matsura is kind of our preferred brand here in the shop. They're Japanese CNC. It's another 5-axis multi-pallet system, very similar to the other ones that we have. So it'll make programming compatible, so we can kind of take
tooling
things from one machine and be able to go right into another to help just.
Yep.
Nothing is instant with a new machine. You got to build fixturing, load tooling, get everything dialed in and all that. But once that's up, we'll be able to load programs in it much quicker and have it in full production very soon.
And if demand increases on something that's on a different machine, we can now quickly add, move.
Mm-hmm.
I say that, but I'm not Jim.
Yeah.
We're not the ones doing
Josh,
that.
where's the new pin for this month? I need to check what the status
We
of
still have quite a few left.
We still have some of the other ones?
We're going to wait till those pins.
I'm going to wait till the
deplete,
previous ones are gone, and then I will be releasing the next ones. So,
which we have a stack in here. I don't know what the next one will be. We'll just pick.
it might be the bear.
Yeah, but we have those other ones that are similar shape. We should throw one of those in.
Okay. Mix them in.
Yeah.
Every other.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do that one next.
Maybe the stance.
Stance next.
Yeah.
I do like the stance one. So,
Clear
yeah.
looks good.
I've pinned this post. Wheelie knives.
So helpful.
Oh boy.
Clear looks good, but I don't need another optic.
You know what? And that's one of the things. These wheels will be available
Yeah.
on the site at a later date. But right now, we're just in that process of producing them and getting them stockpiled up. So for now, it's just one of those things like you want it early and you want them at a discount.
And
then
if you
it's
need an
available.
optic,
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah.
I just dropped one of your colored plugs.
No. Seriously?
I got it.
Okay.
Just wanted to make sure I wasn't, didn't want to say I was sitting on it. Hey Brandon, I'm beating you on Grid Rivals now.
I've never screamed at my TV during an F1 race more than the like. Yep. I know. That was such a rough week. I lost virtual money.
Yeah.
Not actual money, but it was still so frustrating. Oh, yeah.
So yeah, it was quite the deal. Got my H10 optic kit delivered. Got the iBox livery. Congrats.
Nice. And for those of you that did pre-order kits, we should be caught up on all those pre-orders by
Did they get through all those today?
I don't think so, but possibly.
Okay.
They were
The truck.
all hands on deck shipping
Yeah.
today.
The container came pretty early. We offloaded quickly, and those guys were immediately packaging and shipping.
And
so,
from here, I could hear the UPS guy picking up, screaming.
ordered while mowing the lawn. Score.
What color did you go with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that was my. I think I'd order clear.
They look so good.
The clear looks really, really good.
Yeah.
Like
See how I organized them?
I do. It does. It looks
no
very
longer
nice. Can we get an origin update? Absolutely. That was the other part of my purple ear saga today. So, the very last of the first batch of origins, all but 2 are complete, and one, I was going through my forensic accounting, I'll call it today,
Okay.
to figure out it is
Bronze.
my fault how this one apparently got.
Josh overcomplicates things.
No,
occasionally. Just one simple list is all we needed.
Oh,
I don't. I know.
but and then there's
The
one
second
other
batch.
one that I need some information from an individual, email, phone call. I can't. So anyway, I'm to the last of that, but the second batch ones are being prepped and ready to go.
And then, second batch
Are in prep as well. All the parts are
Are they already back from plating?
no.
They're
Yeah, like Dan had all the racks.
colors. Yeah, they're all
So,
in process. As soon as they come back,
A bunch of I think a little over a quarter of the cages for the first or for this next batch are already back.
Nice.
And in house. So we're moving on that pretty well. I expect that next week there could be
I was wondering if you were gonna
I expect that next week there could be some more information for you
info. Right.
on that.
That our goal is to have more info.
Yes,
As often as possible.
Be here next week for more information.
Somebody asked about H10 rear axles. I checked; there were clear axles in stock this morning.
Yes.
A decent amount. I would be really surprised if those were gone already.
Where did Vanquish get its name, and why do you do with what do you do with all the shavings? So the name kind of comes from the literal meaning of the word that was determined long before Brandon and I were here.
Yeah.
And I wasn't part of that brainstorming period because that was before me, like I said.
My guess is it came from one of Jim's
yeah,
gaming
exactly.
tags, or
Yeah. So, and then as far as like the shavings or the chips that come off of the material after they're machined, everything is collected in chip conveyors and in bins, and then they're put into larger 4x4x4 metal bins, and they're picked up from a recycler every week.
Yep.
And those are weighed, and then you get a credit back for that. Now, it's not the same amount per pound as you pay the first time, but you do get some of that back. So everything is recycled. If we didn't, we would just have. I don't know what we would do with all of it.
Right.
We would be sitting in it up to here pretty
no
quickly.
studio.
Yeah.
And then typically when we recycle that stuff, Steve will buy us coffees or something.
Yeah.
Like we made.
Yeah. And Brandon and I drink a lot of coffee.
Yeah. Go through a lot.
Where are Vanquish products made? So right here we're in Sacramento, and we have 19 as of today, or 18 as of today, either way, machining centers here in the buildings that are surrounding our studio here. And we machine a ton, like all the wheel stuff that you're looking at here, all that we machine here.
Yep.
Now, things like the injected molded parts, like these wheels next to it here.
And tires.
And tires.
Foams.
That stuff is made overseas. We do put country of origin on every single product we make, to be very clear about everything. But we proudly make most of our stuff here in the U.S., right here where we're sitting, and we make it ourselves. We don't do outsourced machining, and we also don't do machining for anybody else. We only do our own product line, and that's all we do here. So
things like injection molded plastic, rubber tires, Lexan bodies, we don't have that manufacturing capability here. We decided to go. We make a lot of that in Taiwan. Mm-hmm. That's where our kits are made.
Yeah.
Stick with pretty much one vendor, consistent quality. But the parts we make here are abundant.
Yeah, and that's
Pretty much.
kind of our main focus. Of course, we do.
That's how Vanquish started.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all that stuff. So but yeah, we are also want to be super transparent and clear. That's why we put the origin on every single product. You're supposed to anyway, but a lot of people don't. So we just try and we're not hiding anything on any of those topics. And we always want to be as honest with you guys as possible on any of that stuff.
Yep.
So, but yeah, and then getting into the kit market and things like that. That was stuff that if we wanted to do that, we had to branch out. So.
Oh, we have our game today. You
Oh,
need your
we
laptop
do.
back.
Shh. I didn't put those photos together.
Oh, yeah?
Can you grab me my laptop real quick? We do have the hashtag game today. And we had Brian.
Let's see if he
We
can mess this up.
punished Brian by making him do the... but what I didn't do is I didn't crop all of these photos.
He was supposed to.
He did not. I didn't tell him to.
Yeah, I mean, leave the name in there, whatever. Or is it going to be hard to look at?
It might be hard to look at, is why.
So, last week's...
I can
Yeah.
do all this quickly. You talk for a minute.
Yeah,
be,
no
be
problem.
entertaining.
I'm just going to take a nap, because that's what...
That's what I really want to do.
If you guys are new, we do a weekly hashtag game. We try to do it every week. We've had quite a few good ones. Last week was VP Spot Shot
Yes.
or Shot Spot.
I don't remember. You came up with it. It's a current internet
Where you
trend.
where you take a photo of the car and it looks, super realistic, nice backdrop, and then you zoom way out, step back, take a picture of what the scenery is actually like. So there was a ton of good entries. I actually went through a bunch last night. Was liking a bunch of them.
Am I going to be able to...
So, and then each week we kind of go through a bunch of those entries that we like. We pick a winner, and then Josh has a wheel. We spin
do.
the wheel, and there's some miscellaneous options on there. Store credit, something off Josh's desk, something from the studio. We've given out some limited wheels to a winner. Did you actually shoot
I did.
those?
All of them.
Did he get them?
I don't know. He's local.
Because that wheel color was one of my favorite.
Yeah.
Do I still have that?
Check the
Oh,
drawer.
I took them off.
Did you?
No, I had them on.
Ooh,
My
man.
building
So I haven't
kit.
seen these photos, but I'm just now seeing some of them for the first time.
There's
It's
some
like-
good ones, huh?
Yeah, there
like
is
the
some good
like the
ones.
spot way zoomed out. There's one in Utah, and the rocks are just like.
Don't spoil it. Jeez.
I gotta leak something.
Yeah. Here, do you want to roll around?
Huh? Roll around? No, you're good.
Okay.
Josh, you look old.
Thanks. I aged 4.5 years.
Hope I
today.
made it. Or when they say it's made in America, but it's only assembled and packaged here.
Yeah,
I
we
think there's
don't-
some really strict laws on that. There has to be a majority of the components. We do, like, technically, our wheels say made in the USA, but that plastic clamping on the inside is
all of our wheels say
It-
but I have a secondary thing that says rings
on the
molded.
header card.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, like even that. Like,
We try to be
which
extremely transparent
we
on
would
that stuff.
like, and because on that, like, we wouldn't have to because the majority would be done
Is
here.
made here.
But
Yep.
just to be consistent and clear, I've gone and added stuff like that. I do the same on the tool tips because we make the handles and all that stuff here, but the tools we have ground.
Are you still signing boxes for people when they request it?
I mean, I if somebody asks and Dan comes over, I do it.
Okay, awesome, Tyler. Thank you. Hope the little one's doing well. I know you took some time off for that. Tyler's gonna do the
Oh, you're
trans. Yeah, yep. 2.2 bronze Battleborns. Those have to be back. Or close. Because 2.2s were back in stock.
This was something that I was running into with the Origin side as well, and that is that the bronze color was taking a much longer lead time than any of my other colors.
Is it something to do with the tank
It-
plating process?
yes.
Okay.
So it was strictly to do with the plating process and the coloring. But I have been working on an alternative to that, but it's been taking some time as far as getting things dialed. So that's something that I've been actively trying to increase, but right now it is literally just taking me more time. So while I have inventory of some of those other things,
As soon as Josh is done talking, it's 3:30.
okay.
Go
good
ahead.
news is
Say
I-
your spiel.
I just finished
Let's see.
organizing all of these.
If you guys are watching on Facebook, thanks for watching. at the 30-minute mark, we jump over to YouTube only. So jump over there. If not, we'll see you next week. And I hit remove, right?
You hit remove, and then you hit remove again.
Delete. Save changes.
I am currently creating the deck to upload.
Leaking the 2.2 brass clamps.
We've talked about something like that.
Somebody said something about, green anno. Why don't we do green?
We have done green in the past. We've done a few different greens over time. It's been one of those things that we had consistency issues that became very difficult, especially with dealers who order at this time and then order another time, and they sit next to each other and they're not as consistent. So it's been one of those things like. And then also, it's just another color that we have to try and maintain and keep up with. And sometimes that's a possibility, and sometimes it's a little bit less so.
Yeah.
I wish that I had a one that I could just say, yeah, no problem. But
the 419 Wild Peaks measure 419. And we have a 419 dual stage foam for those as well.
Okay. I am going to upload.
I want to see those with black hardware. Yeah, that would be my style. Scale, black hardware.
Of course.
Yeah. You actually did it.
I did do it, but that was because of this.
And it looked great.
I mean, I did it, so of course.
What did I miss?
Oh, so much. We are running a promotion for this week because we have a new wheel style, the Battleborn Kilo, new design. We're not ready as far as production for the release of the wheels with the quantity that we would normally like to have. So we are actually just doing a bundle at a discount with H10 optics, and we explained that.
RTR.
Yes.
So if you go to the H10 Optic RTR product page, you'll see an option to add a set of 4 wheels and hubs at a slight price increase, but at a discount if you were to buy them all separate. So
Yes. Okay. Save
in
as
stream. No, I'm catching up on comments.
Spot shot. What wasn't there like a cleaning thing back in the day called the spot shot?
Maybe.
Like Rug Doctor or something like that. Just remember it from like an infomercial in the early 2000s.
Orange diff covers, please. Did we ever do orange diff
We
covers?
did. I did it.
It was
in TOF
like
for
a
the
year ago.
HD 44s.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might have been.
There's your mouse back.
All right, uploading, and processing.
Enhance.
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 All right, look at that. You guys ready for the photo game for this week?
Oh, which
What?
reminds me. You know what else Brian and I forgot to do last week? You
What?
made a discount code.
I did.
And I didn't use it.
I know.
And you came in and scolded him for the TOF thing, and you didn't
forgot.
remind me.
I know.
We had a discount code last week. Sorry you guys missed it. Keep it together.
Yeah. Freaking amateur hour over here. Listen,
Is this what it feels like to be you, to wait till the last minute?
we get a lot done with the amount of people that we have doing things, okay? So let's do your stupid picture game for this week. Actually, it's my game.
Oh, and we need a new one. So let's come up with that. And then double check it.
I think I have a well-oiled machine.
Yeah. You guys get a little
where did-
insight into the...
Where did my slides go?
You know, power cycle your... fixes everything.
They were there a minute ago.
You guys need the I'm with stupid shirts. Oh man.
Oh, they're here. There you go.
Oh.
Okay, spot shot. This
Did
is
it.
Brandon's game.
Spot shot. Let's see the...
The shot and then the spot, right? Let's
sense.
see. Let's see if
It's
I
not overcomplicated.
if I
all.
previously ordered these in the correct way.
I think Josh needs coffee. We've had
I've had
so much.
so
Did you
much
have
coffee.
a Red Bull today too?
I did have a Red
I
Bull
did
today.
too. It's like, oh no.
It's like, take this, heart.
So much.
The first one is the Throttle Therapy Optic Kit. Can I close this? Will it still stay there? Let's see. Yep. Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a great shot.
that's a good spot.
The spot. Sorry.
You got it.
The shot. The spot. Sweet old treat right next to the highway. Ooh. I want to go crawl there specifically. Maybe not in the summer.
Every time we look at these photos, I get the itch. I'm like, why aren't we out?
I know.
Like all of these.
Because we're unloading containers and we're
Jeez. Messing up the website and resting heart rate 140.
trying to find. No.
No, I know we get now. It's just me. Welcome.
Yeah, that's better. We'll go with that one. So this one is very good. I like that spot specifically.
That. Did you look? Have you seen these yet?
I was quickly going through.
Okay, because I looked through all these photos last night.
How many
Brian and I
Toyotas-
seem to have the same taste.
How many Toyotas are there?
All of them.
So
and optics.
I told. God damn it! Sorry. Evidently, I have to keep.
Please hold. I hope the website's working and you guys are getting your orders in on the new Kilo. We're not sure how long we're going to do this promotion with the RTRs. Probably until we have a decent stock to release them on their own, right?
Yes, that is the.
Which could be a couple weeks. Could be.
Which one was I using?
That one.
That one? Okay.
Yeah, that one looks good.
Well, this is going swimmingly.
Thank you.
This is my day today. So.
I'm still trying to brainstorm on.
You can't put a limit on cafe latte.
No. Demonetized.
Sorry for swearing. I apologize.
Oh.
Here's a Toyota next to some trees.
Perfect. And that's the spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
This looks like NorCal. Probably or in Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
But a beautiful location.
Yep.
Iron chest.
That's the cheapest
Oh.
Kilo I ever bought. Josh had concerns. He's like, "Oh, are we really doing kilos? Are we adding kilos to the site?"
Yeah, like that's
this.
It's a concern I have just because of like things
Yes.
we've had in the past. We had a KMC wheel called a grenade, and PayPal locked us down. Like you can't sell grenades.
You can't sell kilos either.
I'm like,
We'll see how Shopify handles this.
So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Luckily, it's no longer on the entire website.
Yeah.
It's just on the Optic RTR.
Okay, now we've got a great looking optic, aluminum axle housing. It's got the Knight Customs Punisher
Yep.
hood printed on there, color matched insert over crawlers. Oh, four-wheel steer too. Look at that.
Nice. Levi, there was no discount code posted last week, but it wasn't a site-wide thing. We don't
Yeah.
typically. It was just
It was
product
on-
specific.
Yeah, and then they didn't use it. So
We should probably circle back on that one. Can you turn it back on for another week and then we can?
not today.
Okay. Let's not exit this stream.
Because then Michael's gonna get emails being like, "I put one in at the beginning of the stream. Now I made another one. Can you please go back and edit?"
I'm okay with that.
No. Oh, look at that though. Like
Yeah.
this is the perfect example here, because like wild
That's
backdrop
the shot.
with the moss and everything.
Yep.
Then you see where it's at. Like
Which hiking trail, but just
Fan-
rad rocks. on the outside of it.
fantastic.
Yep.
Fantastic. That's also so good.
Uh-huh.
IBTRs.
They got cropped. Well, or
What?
maybe you intended for it, but
This
got
is-
cropped a little.
What? That was how I had. This was.
No, I'm not like
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah.
posting two photos at once could have got
Sure.
whatever.
This thing looked.
Got to order
Really good.
kilos coming across the border.
This whole stream's getting pulled.
No, it's fine.
F10 portals under it as well. Just overall, and it looks like Utah rock.
Yep.
Amazing.
Let's see this. Oh yeah,
Is that really it?
look at that. The mountains in the
That's
background. Wow,
that's like,
rad.
and that is beautiful. That's a beautiful spot. Very National Geographic. Or was that for this one?
Oh, did we miss our spot, Brian?
Well, I guess we're gonna see.
That would make sense.
This buggy looks fantastic. See, this one has to be for the other one.
Yeah. Was he holding the buggy?
I can't tell.
Yeah.
Either way. Yeah, I mean that's think that's called the Speedy, but it looks like it's got some impacts on there with some custom rings on it. Overall, just a great look. No, they're just both very similar locations.
And a driver figure in the.
That's the only downside.
What is wrong? So you don't like the molded driver figure?
Molded's fine. Looks like a silhouette. No, I'm fine. I have very weird lines. I draw very weird lines.
You've done like 3D printed skeletons in your trucks.
That was for the rules, and I was just like, fine, I'm gonna play by the rules. So I used air foam for his.
That's
remember
right.
The whole driver figure weighed less than an ounce.
Right. Wait, it doesn't have to be a Vanquish rig?
It's got Vanquish parts, Vanquish wheels on it.
Yeah, Vanquish related.
Yeah, we just enthusiasts
And
as well.
if that was built from an H10 or
it's a great looking set. It's got Vanquish axles under it.
we totally
Vanquish
support
wheels.
all the aftermarket.
Yeah.
Especially on the optic. You guys, there's been
This
so
stream
much.
feels like a fever dream. This day feels like a fever dream. Thank you. And again, an awesome spot.
Phoenix.
Great looking Phoenix here. Those are some tanks on it. A bunch of 3D printed details also. Some KO2s, I believe, maybe. KR3, something like that. Little zoomed out so you can see a little bit more of the spot. I would have loved to have seen more.
The whole spot.
The more.
Like this also might be next to a freeway.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it, but you guys are so good at this. We've been preparing all day for this.
Now, okay. We got this isn't a Pro. It's got HD 44s under it.
Yep.
Looks like maybe, built up their own version of a Pro. Reese's Pieces. Or no.
Yeah.
Just Reese's Cups. Reese's Cups. I like it. And it's orange. Now, orange and gold is hard to pull off together.
You've done it. You've tried to do it.
I've tried to do it a
multiple
couple of times.
Yeah.
I was thinking about gold wheels for the car, but I don't know.
I could see that.
It's a possibility.
Yeah.
But I love an origin half cab. Oh.
Yes.
So,
That terrain.
that's beautiful. That is beautiful country. Okay, now we got a Terrabug on some very white rock. Kind of looks like a little
It's
Moab.
so wild how different that looks on an optic.
Yeah, it does
Like
look
just,
so different.
and it doesn't take much, but that, yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
That's
I
on a-
thought he was
that's
up
on
on
a-
a peak.
Yeah, that's on
But
a
it's on a,
beach.
yeah, that's cool.
That's a great version of that as well. Next to the city. Look at the city skyline in the background.
So picture him laying there.
Yeah, exactly.
to get the photo.
Now what we need is the next level of this. And that's somebody else taking a picture of them
you
taking
taking
a
a
picture.
laying on the ground,
Way down low.
tweaking the tire a little bit, laying
Getting
down
up.
again,
You're like, bent down.
dusting yourself off.
Yeah, standing up too fast, getting a head rush. The whole experience.
It's like when I have to go record video with Josh.
No,
He's like, hold this GoPro upside down really close to the ground and run.
yeah.
What? This can't look good. Chase the truck.
Spot versus shot versus shooter. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
VPBTS. I feel like you need to search that first just to
I
make
was
sure.
going to say, we do need a hashtag, but I don't know if that's the one.
VP photo stance. Always be like, yeah, that's the ABC. That's a perfect acronym. Okay, we got another half cab here. Some painted. Oh, we got. Are those 2.2 or 1.9s here? Is on there.
I mean,
They kind of look
2.2s
like
are
a
the
2.
right look.
They
Yeah.
kind of look like a 2.2.
Yeah.
Stretched. I like it. Ah, yes. Another great VP Inception.
I saw that. I need an aspirin.
And then, we got a stance. Okay. Kind of looks like rip-rappy around there. Some riots on there. I love the riots.
Gold
Those
eyes.
look like...
That's what's on my builder's kit.
Yeah.
That's up there on the shelf.
Yep. And
Wow.
Wow, look
Didn't
at
expect
that.
that.
that's quite picturesque.
How many did Brian choose?
I don't know. There's more arrows still, though.
His feed.
Okay.
Yep. So this is like a dam or something.
Yeah, dam, something like, rip-rappy, right? It's like a
Spillway.
point. A great spot, though. It looks very similar to the last one, right?
Oh yeah. You definitely mix these up.
I think that they are different. Oh, they are different.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Huh. I did it right. So now we have to go back and pick the one that we think.
Good luck.
Oh, wait.
I have a hashtag idea. I'm gonna look it up.
You
real
go
quick.
look it up, make sure it's appropriate.
And then yes. Because
I am going to. I feel like.
than 100 posts.
Fewer than 100 is good. That means it's still allowed and not,
Right.
removed by Instagram.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this seems like way more than 100. They just keep loading.
Okay, I have two numbers in my head. All right, of the photo of the actual truck is the number I've got. Okay, I want you to click through it quick and see what you pick to, and I want to see if our numbers cross at all. I've got mine in order in my head.
Okay.
Don't tell me your number.
You already picked your numbers.
I'm gonna see if our numbers, and I've written them down, so I'm not.
How many do I pick?
2.
Shit. I mean,
That's it. I need to.
making everybody dizzy.
Brandon said, I had to pick 11 because there were a lot of good ones to pick from.
Just keep moving.
Yeah, you have to be good. You gotta be quick.
Okay.
All right, what 2 numbers did you pick?
Are we saying it out loud?
You can.
3 and 11.
Okay, our numbers did not overlap.
This makes things very
Yeah, I know.
5 was the other one.
Okay, 5 was the one that I.
If I could have picked 3. Yeah.
5 was mine.
Oh, there we
So,
go.
All right, 5 is the winner.
You should have let me pick 3.
I know, right?
We wouldn't have had that awkward.
That
moment.
was 5.
Yeah.
And it was just such a good
I love.
of the 2.
I love it. Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
hey, look at Karina. The Moss. See, she's the same thing.
Moss one.
Pick
Yep.
one.
Yep.
That is See, that was tiebreaker as well. So, whoever that was, which
Perfect.
Send-
They were commenting earlier. Yeah.
they were commenting earlier. There you go.
You get a trophy, and you get a trophy, and
I'm going
Come
to.
on.
There we go. I've got this
number 5.
Number 5. Whoever this person is, you are going
Message us on Instagram with the email you use on our website.
to. Yeah, and I'm going to add the tab.
I knew you had commented. Congrats. Appalachian RC.
There we go. I was able to mute this previously also. I don't remember how to do that now. Oh yeah, it's on here. There. Haha. See? I'm learning. Appalachian RC, congratulations,
What
sir.
episode is this?
95.
And we're getting the hang of it.
Yeah. Almost.
Fully prepared.
Let's call it that. All right, let's see what you won, sir.
Do we need to update the wheel?
I've
Because you put some. I mean, that's cool. They're not released yet.
They are not released yet.
I hope I have enough of those left since you added that one time.
Yeah, that was your idea.
Well, because they were here on the desk.
They were.
Where's the other ones?
Okay.
I'll make sure.
You send us an email. Let us know if you want one of each of the
Oil fill plugs.
the new oil fill plugs of
Which
the
are not here yet.
multicolored, but you have samples of all of them. If not,
I took photos of them. I definitely should somewhere.
Yes.
Although I did use the clear on something I'm building. Like, it's not used. Used. I can. Yes.
if you don't want that,
We'll take care of it.
I'll take care of your account. You decide on that. Send us an email what you would prefer, rather the plugs that you can't get yet, or if you would rather have some credit. So,
Plugs, kilos.
yeah. You're not getting kilos yet. I tell you that. One of each.
Yeah,
Yes.
one of each.
There's
Yep.
multiple new colors.
Blue, clear, orange. We're adding.
Yeah.
I leaked those a few weeks ago.
Yes, Brandon did.
That's when we added that to the wheel.
51 minutes. This was supposed to be like a relaxing hour
We were
after a
supposed to just
ridiculous
hang out.
day. Let's recap quickly.
There's the hashtag I'm considering.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I mean, I searched it. It says fewer than 100 posts.
Okay.
Yep.
So-
So to update that banner.
I'm going to update the banner.
Next week's.
Just look at just post new photos. Don't look at the old photos.
Correct.
There's not that many, but don't look at them.
There's less than 100. It says, but I was.
The new hashtag for next week, number 12, VP Mayhem. It means whatever you think it can mean. You do what you
Show us your best.
whatever.
VP
Yeah,
Mayhem.
launching a ledge.
Make us feel better about our day.
Yeah. A bench of just absolute VP craziness around it.
Perfect.
Whatever
Yep.
it means to you.
Josh's desk. I'll just post a picture of that.
I mean,
what did Karina say she's gonna do? I can get something off my desk. Is that still on the wheel?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think that one expired. What did she? She sent some good stuff out.
She did send some good stuff out.
That's
I
cool.
can't remember what it was or who won it, but there was some good stuff in there. Where can I find a receiver box waterproof for my Vanquish 410 Phoenix? That's one of those questions that we don't get as often anymore because so many of
Receivers.
today's electronics are all waterproof.
Yep.
So we don't see that as much anymore. But back in the day when people were looking for,
Sorry.
back in the day when people were looking for that, the one that we most often suggested was the Traxxas waterproof receiver box that they had. I don't have the number for it memorized anymore, but
4612.
that's not even close. Not even. It's like a 5,000 series number. But
Yeah. You didn't show them all. Yeah. We cannot show all of the photos.
oh
on
yeah,
the
yeah,
hashtag in. There's so many.
yeah.
That's
So-
why we tasked. If you're upset, you can send a message to Brian.
Yeah, that was specifically
chose
Brian's
today's
fault.
photos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brian was the one who thought that your photo wasn't good enough. So you can be mad at him like I was. So I was mad for you.
Did you post the photo that did
I
not
did
get? Yeah. I had somebody direct message me a photo with the hashtag. Like, that doesn't work. What?
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
3628 or 5624. 5624 was the one that I had in my mind, but you know, either one works.
Brian sucks.
Next week's hashtag.
No.
No, thank you very much for helping, Brian. It made there was
yes.
no time. It was either that or it wasn't going to happen.
He
this
also
week.
assembled because I thought I had everything ready to shoot except for the black. I was like, no.
Yeah, like we're not like almost ready for the release of these. Like so much so that Brandon and Brian were getting the wheels and tires ready today.
Send
Brandon
them.
was shooting the photos, editing them, getting them on the website.
Added them to the page. Added a banner to the whole website. Fully. I'm like, I realized what I did. I'm like, I'm just dangerous enough at this website stuff to really make some mistakes.
No one likes the tuna here, Brian.
Oh, I fully approve of Fast and Furious references.
Yes.
We should have the hashtag
Yeah,
Fast and Furious related.
tuna no crust.
Yeah.
That's used. VP tuna, I feel like is not going to work.
I don't want to search that.
I don't either. I don't know. I like the pasta kept me out of hand.
Thank you guys.
What are the new wheels called? They're called the Battleborn Wheels Kilo. If you didn't know, the Battleborn wheels are all named after the military alphabet. There's probably an actual name for that.
Sierra.
So yeah,
X-ray.
Whiskey Tango,
other
Sierra,
Now Kilo.
Kilo. I don't think he has Foxtrot.
Does he have an Alpha?
I don't think so.
Was that the cast wheel? Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a bunch of them.
But they're all named after that.
Thomas, yes, carbon panels are still a thing.
Yep.
We just got
Those-
H10 kits back in stock, still the same.
It is the exact same mix percentage that it
We didn't
always
change it.
is.
Yep.
And that's not changing. So yes, it is the exact same percentage likelihood that there has been since the very first of the release.
Yep. So the early kit releases, you saw them fairly frequently. No difference.
NATO phonetic alphabet. There you go. That's what it's called.
Yeah, I like it.
I knew that I was probably not using the correct name.
So if you guys do want a set of these Battleborn Kilo wheels, what are you laughing about?
Comments.
They are available currently and only with the Optic RTRs. When you check out, click on the color wheel you want. The total will update. It is a slight discount.
Yep.
Actually, I think it's pretty decent.
It's a decent discount.
Yeah, $429.99 for the RTR. $549.
They are also available to a store. So if you,
Right.
for example, only shop through your local hobby shop, they can still go order it. So it is something that is available.
Yes.
So just be aware of that. And if you want to, if you're that's the type you want to go support your local hobby shop, they are also able to go pick this up.
Yes. Yes.
Just so you know. Or if you go in there and they don't have any idea, you can inform them of the situation. So,
Captain Peen, they are .8s.
yes, 0.8s as well. All of the Battleborns at this point are the same width. So,
Any more Phoenix RTRs coming? So we are out of Phoenix RTRs. However, we sent a bunch to A-Main. Some dealers ordered recently. Pretty much wiped us out. So they are still available.
and we mentioned earlier that we have not officially called them discontinued. So there is a chance that a Phoenix RTR could be back. So,
Consistently, kits have been more popular.
Yeah.
It's just an internal decision we have to make.
we look at it. We talked with our dealers and distributors. We kind of just gauge interest and things like that. And if it seems to be the right move, yes, we do continue those. And if it's something that we do not get the feedback in that is promising in that way, then we don't.
Yep.
So yeah,
.8s.
there you go. Disassembled that quickly.
You were talking a lot.
I do that.
Can't even get a word in.
So
Burn off all that caffeine.
yeah, it's. I feel like I do need like a heart rate monitor just displayed on the stream.
A live stream
Just
heart rate
live-
monitor. I'm sure I probably can spike it more than anybody. Sorry. The website thing was a fun one. I was like, I'm going to tell you what I did during the live feed.
I was like, sweet. So, that's amazing. I love that.
What did you delete?
Yeah, I can't remember like what my first. Oh, that was the other thing. It's like it said we were doing this literally minutes before the live feed, and I walked in there and I said, "Hey, you did do clear rings with clear wheels, right?" And he goes, "I redid them that way." Because he showed me the first one that he had assembled, which
Assembled
was
on my desk.
the black rings on there. I was like,
But
okay.
that was weeks ago.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago. We got to update the packaging, do it. Like everything got updated, fixed. So when the wheels are available separately, those photos are also ready.
Yeah.
Yes.
Drink 2 pots of coffee a day. Get back to me. I'm a solid 8 shots of espresso and a Red Bull.
Just to stay level.
Just to be awake. Just to feel something.
Oh.
So, yes.
Yep. We're excited to have these wheels out finally. I know it's not a normal release.
No, it's
but
just something fun.
I actually
It's-
look forward to people's content because it'll build some hype before they're actually out.
Right. So, will you bring roosters back? I believe you mean the roost, the method roost. That is not a plan. We do not have that plan to bring those back. While there are some dedicated fans to that wheel, they were not a popular wheel at the time.
Correct.
And it's one of those things like, well, maybe we just go with ones that are
And that wheel style without an actual
without
bolt-on ring
it.
was never successful. Like,
Yeah, it just wasn't.
didn't sell as well as the.
People like to see the screws.
Change the colors.
Yeah. Give it more screws.
Make it harder to assemble.
Yeah. So that was
the roofs do go together so easily.
So there you go. It's time. I am gonna go home.
Me too.
I think.
I hope they're done with the machine.
I was gonna say I haven't looked outside.
Yeah,
there
they
could
might
be
still be.
there could be forklifts and things
Forklifting
everywhere, and if so, that means that I'm not. And so Josh throwing products again. Yeah, just
Thanks,
All
guys.
right. Love you. Bye.
See ya.